what should I say?
Let's start with, what kind of car is it?
So it's a '07 Chevy Malibu, standard edition. So it's a friend's vehicle. He is driving a company vehicle right now, but he had his intake, lower intake, was leaking oil, seeping, not dumping it. So he tasked me with replacing the gaskets on that. Well, I did that, and then I went to change the oil in it for him, and I was going to ship it back to him, and the oil was full of metal. So, yeah. So he opted to put another used engine in it. So the last month or so, I've been working on putting another engine in it, hence the layer of dust. This is how much dust accumulates in the shop over roughly 1 month.
1 month worth of dust.
Yes. So yeah, the last month or so, I've been swapping the engine out with another used one.
How'd that go?
Not too bad. It's, yeah, a lot of wires, a lot of cables, and hopefully I got everything in the right spot and in bed spots. So I know I checked all my brackets, so I've got all my screws in and all my brackets back, so it's not gonna fall out.
Okay, good. Any loose pieces, left over bolts and okay.
They're all back in.
They're all accounted for.
Yeah, I'm at a point where I've got the injectors disabled. I'm gonna roll it over, make sure I get oil pressure, and then I'm gonna start it and see how it runs. So.
Cool. I'll be here to watch.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you do, is just kind of crank it until that happens.
Yeah. So we should be good. I'm going to throw my injector fuse back in.
And you just took the fuse out.
Yep.
To do that.
On this vehicle, that's what I did. Which way did this go? Alright, let's see if it runs.
We've got Mackenzie's handy, artwork here.
Yes.
And then it looks like probably Sanders instead of Abbey.
Abbey and Sanders.
Oh.
Get the whole
Whole slew of people writing on it. It started right away.
So now I'm just going to let it run and get warmed. Actually, I should shut it off and check the fluids here. But let it run, get warmed up, make sure there's no leaks. And then if there's no leaks, I'll put the hood back on it and take it for a ride. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
is it going to stay running? It just keeps getting quieter and quieter.
Yeah, it's actually idling.
Oh, idling?
Good start.
Good job. Now you let it sit because...
I'm just going to check the fluids in a second and make sure everything looks good. Mainly engine oil.
Oh.
This engine's been sitting a while. I just bought from a auto parts place or a salvage yard.
Yeah, you don't know how long it's been sitting at the salvage yard.
And I'd rather not run it out of oil. That's perfect. All right. Back up. You gotta go back. You gotta sit. You gotta sit. So you gotta get the weight up off of it.
I will. I gotta get that. Sure, we'll take it for a test ride, make sure everything sounds good, looks good. Thermostat kicked on, so that's a good thing.
It says it's 90 out.
90?
No, it says it's 77.
It's more like it. Fancy push button heat. I'll have to give it a detail cleaning before you send it back. If he's like
it's
nobody's
been
seen this much dirt.
Dust storm.
A dust storm, yes. Ooh, brakes work. That's
Yes.
good.
Worked very well.
Oh, another one of our cornfields. Looking good. That's gonna be earlage. Sydney's flooring it. Thanks. Oh boy. We know the brakes work.
It goes.
It goes. Goes fast. It's got a lot of pep to it.
Good size engine.
How'd it drive?
It drove.
Drove.
No, it handles really well, and the engine seems to be running just fine. It's not missing a beat. So, yeah, I'll probably drive it for a couple days, get it broken in, do another oil change on it, make sure everything looks good, make sure it's not leaking anything out of anywhere, and then we'll give it back to him. So,
Awesome.
and give it a good detail.
Nice job. Yeah.
So,
Well done. I'm sure he appreciates it.
yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, keep him going for a while. So, cool. So I just got done cleaning the calf pen. We put a bucket of sawdust down, and then I set a round bale in, and it's always fun to watch the calves as they go round and around and kind of destroy the round bale. So we're going to give our viewers the pleasure of watching that too.
Watching them completely destroy. Because we don't have to spread this out. Because they do it themselves. This is the older group. Well, they don't spread it, they just unravel it. You like the kitties? Yeah. You're good with kitties. And the kitties love their bucket. I have a helper in the garden today. It's always nice doing gardening with somebody else. Somebody to talk to. And today we're putting straw down.
Yeah. Today we come up with the idea because it's kind of been dry lately a lot, and Rhonda's been watering, but the ground is, I guess it's just not, the water ain't soaking in like we'd like.
Well, it soaks in, but it's been so hot that it just evaporates pretty quick.
So we, I know the idea is out there, putting mulch down and stuff like this, but we thought today that we would maybe in our beds start putting straw down as a cover for weed suppression and stuff. That way it holds the moisture in, because Rhonda just watered this.
Yeah.
And that way, just to kind of help out, conserve water too. And we'll just
kind of put a whole layer over the bed, and
we'll try to make it 3 to 4 inches deep. So that way, next time when we water, it kind of goes through it. It holds the moisture in the soil, and just conserve water.
Also, it's going to help with the weeds because this bed's kind of been weedy.
Yeah,
and I've neglected it.
This is one of the more probably.
It's got a lot of crabgrass in it,
and weeds in it and stuff. So
it's hard to get rid of those.
So we hoed all the weeds out of it, and you can see we got peppers.
Yep, there's peppers.
And
well, these are raspberries. This was going to be a raspberry bush bed, but they haven't taken off, so I had extra peppers. So I lined some peppers down this one. So
what we're doing is we're just taking straw from the calves round bale that we use to bed their pen with. Rhonda can show it there a second.
I probably can't see it, but it's in the barn.
Yeah, so we're gonna grab and straw from that, and just we'll get her done.
Yeah, it also will work as it breaks down. It'll be an organic matter for the plants, or for the soil for next year.
I believe they call it, it'll increase the soil's organic matter, which in turn increases its water holding capability and stuff.
In future years even.
Yep, so it just make a better topsoil.
Ethan came because he wanted to play with the water. You're such helpful guys. I'm not sure what kind of water you do. What? No, I'm not hot. The viewers are not either. Alright, I gotta get helping. Ethan's just soaking the straw for me.
Got the bed, straw in it, and we have a lone sunflower in this one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a volunteer from last year.
But Ethan's soaking the straw down, and
he's supposed to be grinding grain.
He is.
Which is over there.
It's working.
I hear it.
So, yeah, now we're gonna move on to another bed.
Are we?
Yeah, we'll do another one. And
this one would be a good candidate, this
that
tomato one. Yep.
Yeah. So, we'll move on to another one.
Moving cattle today. These are heifers. And a bull. We gotta move bulls around. Oh, you're loud. I'll get you some milk soon. It's a new one. Totally forgot to get the rest of them, but they're gonna go out to pasture, I guess. Time to get another load. I'm gonna do, I think we're moving 20 of them over here today.
Safety chain for all you.
Safety chain. Next load. Coming on. So these that are coming here are like shortbread. So they're gonna run with the dry cows for now. There we go. That's all that's coming over here today. Now we move some from other pens. Just moving around. Now we move little ones to bigger pens. And the chain goes. Bigger ones to bigger pens, littler, littler, littler. These ones have graduated from their little pen and will go into a bigger pen. This pen right here is the pen that they came from the calf barn. So these ones are the ones that are recently weaned. These are divided up by size. Those are divided up by size. We have some for this group to go from the calf barn, more to come in here. And the ones that go out to pasture are out there already.